Going on, everybody? It is Friday. Thank God, made it to the weekend. Not that it really matters for me. I work from home. I get to chill out all day anyway. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, definitely not going to talk about politics. Definitely not going to talk about work, and not going to talk about race relations in the U.S. That shit's getting old. But I would love to talk to you guys about this little journey that I've been on with my wife. I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Think so. It had to been a couple weeks ago. We've been doing 75 hard. Um, if you've never heard of that, it's a workout program dedicated to build discipline. It's not really a workout program. It's more of a discipline program, if you will. So what is it? It's 75 days straight, and there's certain parameters you have to abide by in order for it to be, strictly 75 hard. You have to do two workouts a day, 45 minutes each, and one of them has to be outside. You have to drink a gallon of water a day. You have to find a diet program to stick with. Whatever it is, you have to stick with it. You have to read 10 pages in a book per day, and it has to be, I believe, nonfiction is what the stipulation was. So probably something like self, development. Um, what else? Oh, and you're supposed to take pictures, progress pictures every day. So probably wondering like why would I subject myself to such torture? Well, one, I mean, I am a coach. I coach people around personal development on a regular basis. Two, I'm retired from the military, and with retirement comes weight gain. Sitting at the house, chilling, eating whenever I want, drinking whatever I want, having a good old time. But I think it was time to drop some weight. Not to mention, I got horrible knees. I had a doctor tell me one time I looked like a retired paratrooper that was 70 years old and had been, jumping out of planes his entire career. I'm only 42. So leave that to your imagination how bad my knees are. But um, I knew it was going to be good for me, right? Health wise. Another stipulation is you can't drink any alcohol and no sugar. So that is actually a big part of it. And today is the 26th. So this is day 26. Now, have I been 100% strict on this particular thing? No, with the exception of the diet, the sugar, and the alcohol. Um, that is definitely yes, Paula. 75 hard thing. It is. It's a doozy. Where was I not strict? So the workouts. Is the hard part is having the two workouts a day. Um, and trying to do it with my wife who's active duty, so she works, and then comes home. And me being the guy that works from home, I still got stuff I got to do as far as the family's concerned, because I am also the house chef. I cook, so I have to make sure meals are ready and all this other stuff. So I've missed one or two morning workouts. But the thing is like it's time. It's not the workout itself that's difficult. It's timing. Um, and every now and then, yeah, it's not a thing, and I miss it in the morning, or I'm not feeling well, or my wife isn't feeling well. But I have stuck to the bike rides in the evening, and I'm up to pretty good distances for me because I'm not a bicycle person really. We bought mountain bikes and started going at it, and it's been great. And although I've missed a few of the morning sessions, I'm still down 15 pounds in what 25 days. 15 pounds in 25 days, and that's pretty awesome. So, what diet am I sticking to? I'm doing intermittent fasting, and so I've got basically a 6 hour eating window, um, and for me, that's pretty good. And if you're not familiar with intermittent fasting, it's fairly simple. You only consume food or calories between a certain time, and when you're fasting, during your fasting time, it's only water or coffee, black coffee, no cream, no sugar, or like black tea, green tea, stuff like that. And that's all I drink, before it's time for me to eat. Now my meals are around 2:30 in the afternoon, and then I stop eating around 8:30 at night. Every now and then though, I'll be like really hungry, so I'll push it out a little bit longer, and I'll have a snack, right before I go to bed. but it's not like something huge. Um, it's just like maybe some deli meat and a piece of cheese. I try to keep it away from like really fattening things. Although I know deli meat isn't the best for you, it's better than a lot of alternatives. Um, so yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's been working great. I've got a lot of energy. The problem is I stay up really late reading. Now that one, I'm not, I guess, drinking myself into a coma. Not that that's a nightly thing, but I'm not drinking any wine, no beer, no nothing, no alcohol whatsoever. So what do? I read, and it's going great. Loving it. The only problem is now I'm a night owl. I hit a certain time and I can't sleep, so I'm not getting to bed before midnight. The last probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. Just the way it is. Wake up around 7 ish in the morning, and then get my day started. But I'm feeling great, and I have, how can I put it? Learned a lot about myself as far as this is concerned. One, although I do have bad knees, I'm still getting my workouts in and killing it. And the bike ride, it's basically mountain biking, but on the road. I bought a mountain bike and I'm doing it on the road, and it feels great. Yesterday I did 9.5 miles in just under 45 minutes, and the day before was 9.5 miles in 41 minutes. And that's me building up to that ability. Again, when you've got jacked up knees, there's only so much you can do. But this next portion, so I'm going on the first 30 days. I probably think in the next half, the next 30 days, I'll work on more body weight exercises. Potentially going back to the gym. The gyms are opening back up, but it's only 75 max occupancy, and we're trying to do it with my wife as well. Timing, it's just a matter of whether or not it's going to be worth it. I've got a couple sets of dumbbells here, but nothing too extravagant. So lucky for me, I've got access to somebody who puts out awesome workout material. That's my buddy Rich, Rich Bradley, amazing coach, athlete. He operates Absolute CrossFit down in Sherwood, Oregon, and he's actually put together a bunch of good quality workouts that I could use even with my jacked up knees. So yeah, if you're in the Sherwood, Oregon area, you should probably check him out. Richard Bradley, CrossFit Absolute, or PDX Absolute. He's amazing coach. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. If any of you guys are interested or curious about it, you guys should Google 75 Hard. Now they're, like I said, if you're going to do strict, anytime you miss anything in the prescription, if you will, you have to start over from day one. Now, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this mainly for a routine and to lose weight. My goal is to get down below 200 pounds. And if for those of you who've known me for years, you know that I haven't been below 210 pounds in 20 years. I liked walking around on a bigger frame. My wife liked it. She didn't want no skin and bones guy, right? But I'm at a point in my life where I don't need to be big as a house. I'd rather be agile and nimble as much as possible, rather than yoked and not being able to scratch my own back or wipe my own ass. And those of you in the lifting world get that reference. So that's my goal. I'm down 15 pounds. I've got 25 more to go, and then I'll be happy. But we'll see. I might change my mind once I get closer and not like how I look at 200 pounds, and maybe I'll keep it on 210. But who knows? But anyway, that is where I'm at. Getting ready for this weekend. The workouts will not stop. I will continue hitting the evening workouts and the morning workouts on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to see if I can't keep this going all the way to 75 days. And again, my goal is to drop a bunch more weight. And so far, so good. It's feeling great. If you guys have any questions about it, or are just curious about, tips and tricks that I'm using to stay in that, mindset of motivation and discipline, give me a call. hit me up in the comments or hit me up a direct message. I'm always down to chit chat. Or if you got any tips yourself, as far as workouts, diet plans, different methods of, you know, biking. I don't know. I'm new to the biking world. I'm still learning this whole thing as far as mountain biking and road biking. There's so many different things. It's crazy. I'm always down to collaborate with folks. And I will leave you with this. I mentioned my Facebook group that I was getting started. And if anybody is interested in actually joining or figuring out what that is, by all means, look me up, TRO Group, and Facebook. This group is dedicated to folks who are looking to basically achieve and be successful in love, life, or business. It doesn't matter. Individuals with goals, big goals, huge goals, and who would do nothing but succeed. All right, that's why I named it the Relentless Ones. In order for you to achieve what you want, you have to be relentless in that endeavor. And I think it's important that you surround yourself with like-minded individuals. If you're surrounding yourself with individuals who maybe don't cheer you on when you need the cheering, or just break you down, or try to get you to come back to, comfortable, then you're surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Join this Facebook group and let's create a community of individuals who striving to create more, be more, and do better at love, life, and business. All right. So with that, I'll leave you with this.